Welcome to Watchtower Weekly, the weekly podcast of the Coastal Tsunami Junior Hockey Club. Today I'm joined by the Barrie boys. I used to call them that because they're all live real close to Barrie, Ontario, but the Ontario guys, Nolan Caruso, Lars Derstroff, and Ethan Hazlewood. How you guys doing today?
Great.
Yeah, I don't get too mad because I called you the Barrie boys, but I was just doing some investigation. You live north of Barrie.
Yes.
And you live south of Barrie.
Yeah.
And you two live on the lake because you're from Barrie.
Yeah, I'm from Barrie.
Are you on the lake, or it
No.
seemed like you're a little bit off?
I'm right up in Horseshoe Valley, so right near the ski hill.
I was just about to say right near the fancy ski hill there. So
Yeah.
right on. So it's called Springwater, right? That's that whole area.
It's considered Shanty Bay technically, but I guess Springwater or Medonte.
Okay, it says Springwater and you Nolan, you're from Barrie.
Yeah, I'm from
right
Barrie.
in Barrie. And then Ethan, you're from Innisfil.
Yep.
Innisfil. There's a place in Alberta called Innisfail. They got a senior team though. It was funny during the last NHL strike. I was living in Red Deer, Alberta at the time, and Innisfil had a senior team. And because there was no NHL, the senior leagues just all jumped on it, and they created a bunch of tournaments. A team came down from Whitehorse to do a tour, and Theo Fleury and Gino Onchuk were playing on it.
That's
It was
awesome.
it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. So so let's start with Nolan because he's the farthest one away from me. You're from Barrie.
Yeah.
Grew up there.
Well, I initially lived in Innisfil. I lived on Hazlewood's Uncle Street. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, I grew up in Innisfil basically for I think 6 years, and then I came over to Barrie, lived the rest there.
With the Barrie Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's kind of a lake town, they say.
Yeah. That's the main reason why my dad actually wanted to live in Barrie was because of that. It was right by the lake.
All right. Is he a fisherman?
He is. Big fisherman. So.
Have you told him about the fishing around here?
Yeah. We've had a few talks. He wants to go salmon fishing. He's never caught one before. So.
That's
we'd love
a good
to do
reason to come. Last year was a great year for
I
salmon
heard.
too.
I heard.
It was a really good year. Lars, you're from like we just talked about, the snow country. I hear you have a maple syrup festival in your town.
I'm actually not too sure. I've never been. I've only been living in Horseshoe for the last year or 2 years.
Also, and I looked up Springwater, and that's what came up from Springwater.
They do
also
have them in Springwater.
It said something about a jungle zoo.
The Elmvale Jungle Zoo, I think. It's in Springwater, but it's called the Elmvale Jungle.
Springwater's like the SCRD around here, where all the unincorporated towns are all joined together, right?
Yeah.
And you got little towns in them there. Actually, looking into Springwater, I guess I found out there's an NHL player, Frank the Flash Fortenton. Have you ever heard of that guy?
I've not, no.
It's a long list. He's a Hall of Famer. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the first guys to score 200 goals. But we're talking his initial years for 1912 and 1913.
Holy crap.
And he played for the Toronto Blue Shirts.
Pioneer.
And then he scored the Stanley Cup winning goal that year with Toronto.
Yeah.
And then they beat Seattle, because back then that was the old days when the Ontario champion would play the West champion for the Stanley Cup. But the Ontario champion would win the Stanley Cup and then have to go defend it against the West champ. That was the funny thing. They went, "Here you go, Ontario, you're the champs." And then us out here went, "Hey, we want a shot at it."
Yeah.
and it was funny because he beat Seattle in that Stanley Cup with Toronto. And then after the war, because they all stopped for the war, he went and played in Seattle.
Yeah.
And then he played with the Victoria Cougars. Yeah, he's got a long list of incredible. He scored 6 goals in one game in the Stanley Cup final.
No way.
I was like, I got trapped in a rabbit hole on him for a little bit because I was like, who is this guy? Why have I never heard of him? So let's talk a little bit about next year. You hoping to be back, Nolan?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Like
You're-
that.
well,
yeah,
there's
it's-
you may have other opportunities, but
yeah, I
did you
mean,
find this year?
yeah, this year was amazing. I don't really think I'm thinking about going anywhere else or even going higher. I think I'm at that stage in my career where I just want to, play at a level that I enjoy. I want to be a leader next year and helping the next guys that come in. So, and I know this organization is amazing. So, like, yeah, I'd love to be back here next year. So that's definitely the goal.
Right on. Ethan, you?
Yeah, same here. Nothing but good things here so far, and I would definitely love to be back next year and be part of a leadership group and help the young guys out,
Yeah.
help them grow.
Building that foundation, building a franchise here.
100%.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool being part of a newer franchise.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
very-
It's
right,
definitely
'cause
really cool.
There's one thing about going to a franchise like in the NHL, if you're going to the Montreal Canadiens, yeah, you're going to the Montreal Canadiens, but you're looking in that room, you're not building any foundation. You're
Yeah.
just trying to keep up with what's already there.
Right.
And then if you join in like, like the Phoenix Coyotes or whatever, not that they exist anymore, but
Yeah.
an unknown franchise, you're trying to build up that foundation. They're two completely different levels, right?
Yeah.
Because like, let's face it, like going to Montreal, holy, you'd have to do a lot to be remembered there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just giving it to Lars because he's a Habs fan. I found out you're a Leafs fan,
Yeah.
you're a Habs fan,
Yeah.
and you're a Penguins fan.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be dealing with 3 Leaf fans today, so I'm feeling a little
No,
bit
sir.
better.
Go Habs.
Yeah, go Habs. Boston and Habs, greatest rivalry in all of sports, in my opinion. Because it can't be a competition unless both sides win. Sorry,
That's
Leafs
true.
fans. but you're supposed to come back. Yeah, well, Montreal's beat you how many times?
I don't even like
because
Montreal.
it's not even close.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Montreal's double the cups at any team in this room.
Yeah. My dad used
throwing
to
that out there.
remind me of that double 26 Stanley Cups. Like, God darn it. Wouldn't that be nice? So let's get to you, Lars, because exciting news coming out. This was your last year. You had no opportunity, but you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're off to Michigan.
Yes, Lawrence Tech University. Yes.
Are you excited about that?
Super, super excited. I haven't been in school in a while. I mean, I've done like little like college courses here and there to like keep my studies up, but I've never really been like fully in school. I've just been kind of chasing the hockey dream. So and kind of paying off a little bit. Still not there, but I'm pretty excited to play university hockey.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a D1 program too, so it'd be
Yes, it is.
exciting. Yeah. And you play Michigan, Ohio State area.
I'm not too sure of our loop yet.
Because
Still
you're
gotta
in the
look into it,
WAC,
but-
the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference, which is Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio, is what it says under the college's preference.
Okay.
So I've done more research into the school than you have, eh?
Well, I've done more academic research
That's
than
the smart
hockey
guy.
research.
I'm just the dumb guy looking at what sports can you play? All right. So now we brought up NHL. You're a Leaf fan for sure.
Yeah,
for
big
sure.
Leafs fan. Yeah.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
I had a few. I wore Sidney Crosby's number for quite a while.
Yeah.
Loved Sidney Crosby. Phil Kessel, loved him. And then James Van Riemsdyk was the player I aspired to be like for a while.
Yeah.
And I kind of took that role too a little bit. So the net front
Physical
role,
guy,
yeah.
get in front of the net, get to the dirty area.
JVR is probably my favorite. I'd say.
Right on. And you're a Habs fan,
Yeah.
and of course, Carey Price, your favorite player, right?
Oh, that's back when I watched the Habs. Like when I first became a fan, that's all they had.
Yeah.
And he carried the team for sure. But more recently, I'd say Cole Caulfield or Nick Suzuki are probably my favorite players.
Caulfield's
They're
unreal.
absolutely
Yeah,
unreal.
nasty players.
Caulfield's got that shot that just comes off in like half a second. I like just get sometimes I watch it and I'm like, did he shoot that puck? Like it's so quick, like one of the quickest.
It's like him and Bedard have a really, really similar shot.
Yeah.
Just comes off super quick. And they're also like same size, both shoot right hand, just really quick shots.
You're a Penguins fan.
Yeah.
Crosby effects, right?
Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
Kenny Malkin.
Yeah.
Love Jake Gensel too.
Oh yeah. Right on.
And Ben Kindle.
Ben Kindle. That's a good one.
Barrie, Ontario NHL players. I was quite impressed by that list. Brent Burns, Shane Corson, Michael Hutchison, and Steve Chason. All tough guys. all super hard-nosed hockey players, eh?
Yeah.
They build them right in Barrie for sure, eh?
100%.
Yeah, like that. I was quite impressed. I was like, look, that's a good lineup of hockey players. All hard-nosed guys that you wouldn't want to mess with.
Yeah.
And Burns with the beard, right? Like,
Yeah.
that was great with him and Thornton when they grew those beards.
Yeah, that was awesome.
There was one playoff there when they went quite far, and it was just unreal.
They lost to the
Against the
Pens.
Penguins.
Yeah, they lost to the Pens. Yeah.
You remember it well.
Yep.
All right. So now we're going into the final. Hey, Langley lost to Burnaby on Sunday. Did you see that?
They sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then those are our last 2 games are against Burnaby and then
We play Burnaby on Friday in Burnaby.
Yeah.
And then come home for Langley on Saturday for the final game of the year.
Yeah.
And Langley's got one on tomorrow night, is it?
I'm
I
not
think
too
it's
sure.
Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. They pay Wednesday, Friday, Saturday because they got 3 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't catch us.
We'll know. We'll know.
Yeah.
We'll know. You guys are tied with them right now.
Yeah, it's
so we'll know on Saturday what that game means.
It's a battle. Yeah.
Must win for us this weekend. We gotta come out with 2
You
wins.
want to get 2 wins heading
Yeah.
into the playoffs. It was
Absolutely.
a great week in hockey. I thought you guys played great. I know it didn't turn out the way we wanted to. A couple bad plays, a couple missed plays, but I thought overall you guys played 112 minutes of really good hockey.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, those other minutes were quite deadly because they can shoot the puck and they
once they get momentum,
they jump
they can run with it.
Yeah,
So.
and they got some that Mironov and Desenko and
the 30-year-olds.
Hey, if
their
you ain't
birth
cheating, you
certificate.
ain't trying.
Yeah.
And then it's playoff time.
Yeah,
Exciting time.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Really exciting.
that's why we all play hockey. Right? It's
Yeah.
playoffs, right?
Mhm.
7-game series.
Yeah, love
So
that.
That's gonna be good. And starting on the road, which I don't think is a bad thing for us as a team because
we play better on the road.
Yeah, you guys have been stronger on the road, right? So
that's right.
Get a little momentum started on the road, bring it home. And
Yeah.
100%.
Hopefully we play Delta instead of Chilliwack, but
That'd be the
That'd be
matchup I'd
ideal,
want
yeah.
instead.
yeah,
Chilliwack.
I kind of feel
Shorter
the same
road
way.
trips as well.
Shorter trips, and
Yeah.
and I think you guys match up better with Delta.
Yeah,
Because I think you and Chilliwack are the same kind of teams. You're both physical, and it'll be a good battle. I'm not saying you can't win that battle, but I think matching up wise, like as an analyst or whatever, I'd say Delta suits up better,
I mean-
and then face Chilliwack in the next round.
yeah,
right?
our season series against Chilliwack, where I think we're 1-4-2, and then Delta we're 4-3.
Yeah. So.
Mhm.
But a lot of those Chilliwack games are
very
one-goal
close, yeah.
games, right?
Except for the
A lot
one.
of close games.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
close games, a couple bounces is the real big difference, and that's hockey, right? Sometimes the bounces go for you, sometimes they don't. So we also had the award ceremonies. How did you guys find that?
That was awesome.
It was fun, yeah.
I think,
It was a good time.
Yeah,
I think everyone got the award that they deserve, so
Yeah.
that was perfect.
It's good to bring the whole Coastal Tsunami community together too.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a good event.
It was nice
The
to see
only
the
problem with the MC was crap, but
yeah.
they just pull them out of the ditch. So what are you gonna do about that? All right, guys. Well, I know you guys are busy. I appreciate the time you gave us to come in and have a little chat with us today.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you for having
Awesome.
us.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to having you guys come back here next year. And
Yeah.
best of luck to you and Lars.
Thank you.
We'll
We'll
be
be
back here
following
and
you.
there.
Yeah, you'll have to come back.
We'll visit.
I wish I could come back. I wish I wasn't an overager this year.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It was a very fun, great last year. And then living in BC, honestly, was probably the best part too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, beating
time
that. It's getting ruined. Your parents talk to your parents the last few days about the
Oh, yeah.
weather.
It's
'Cause,
been
it's
brutal.
bad there right
Yeah.
now.
We missed a bad winter.
Yeah, it was a great winter to be in because
Oh yeah.
like it's usually not as nice as it's been this year here.
Yeah,
right?
I've
Like,
heard.
it's usually a lot wetter, and we usually get a couple weeks of that 0-1 degrees where it half rains and half snows, and
Yeah.
it's just gross. And
Yeah,
we
it was
haven't had
actually,
any of that yet this year. We might get some in the next couple days. It looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
I was riding up on the mountain with a couple teammates yesterday, And we were high up enough in Roberts Creek where it was snowing.
Oh, you
and I
found
haven't
those.
seen the snow yet. So,
Oh.
well, at least here I haven't seen it. But when
Yeah.
we went home at Christmas, oh my God.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
I wanted to come right back.
When I moved, because I wanted to experience winter because I grew up on the West Coast, so I moved to Red Deer, Alberta.
Yeah.
And for the first couple of years, I loved it. I loved the outdoor rink. So like I'd get home from work, I'd just grab my skates, and I learned you have to have 2 sets of skates, your outdoor rink skates, and your regular skates. Go down to the rink, and I'd just play for hours and hours and hours. Kids would come, kids would go in the one rink had a little room that you go with a heater in and when you got real cold. But I just loved that. And then after about the 5th year, I hate snow.
Yeah.
I hate everything about snow. I hate shoveling snow every day.
Yeah, that part does suck.
Yeah, that's how it normally is.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
We'll
thank
see
you.
you next time on Watchtower Weekly.